We've been doing those happiness surveys, right, at work, in the office, and some
Isn't it funny? An accountant will go straight in and be like, here's your metric, here's your GP. It's like, mate, how do you feel about the thing that you're telling me right now? Like, what does that number tell you and make you feel like? It'll tell you the whole bloody story, and then you might be able to set some things around it. So that's a good point. That's empathy, eh?
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
yes,
So,
absolutely. Yeah, but I think I know we haven't really talked about benchmarking both in business and with our team members. We've touched on it a little bit, but I think benchmarking is really important in business. So you need to know where your peers are at, and you need to do better than them. So I think as far as metrics go, knowing where your competitors sit is important. It's not the be all and end all, but I think it's a good starting point for where you need to be better than.
That's a
you guys got
competition strength coming out there, mate. I actually give different advice, and yours not wrong. I don't like people comparing against others, like in general, in life and I'm like, how fucking hard can you work? And how much money do you want to make?
Yes.
And where can you squeeze it and be innovative? Like, it's your business. Do the fuck what you want with it.
Yeah.
Swearing a lot today. I'm passionate about this one. And then I get it. Like, we got benchmark data, and it's nice to compare and stuff. But I think it's a guideline to be like, just reassure you. Like, that's what you're doing. You're not actually
Definitely.
going,
It is
I
just
want
a
to be that guy.
guideline.
I think it's
Like
just
you
definitely
said,
a
guideline, keyword.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then you go,
Well, if
okay,
you just
cool.
bring it, generally, I like the thinking on that, because not everyone's the same, right? And if we think about two businesses exactly same, right? Let's just keep using builders. Two builders, both turning over, I don't know, because they've got lots of materials and a sizable team, they're turning over, say, 5 mil, right? But this guy's single, and this one's run by a very competent lady who's breaking through the industry as a woman in the industry and a leader, right? But she's got 2 kids as well, and she's a mum, and this person's single. Like, how the fuck are those 2 things even?
No,
Like, they are not, right?
They're not.
So if this person was delivering the same amount of revenue as this person, and the profit was the same, I would say that this person here was doing a far superior job and should be far happier than that person.
Yes.
But who am I to say that as well, right? If they're both happy, then they're happy. So you always got to come back and go, what is it that I'm trying to achieve as an individual and personally? Business should be there to give you what you want in your personal life.
Yes.
It shouldn't.
Yes.
You can get very carried away, and often business owners do get carried away with the competition
Yes.
and metrics, and oh my god, that guy over there, his marketing on social media is amazing, or our website can't even spell our own name right on our website or something. It's like, who cares, man?
So I think the modern day word for benchmark is just reassurance. Like, that's how I see it. It's like, just reassure yourself that you're on the right track.
Yeah.
And then it's like, set your own bloody benchmarks and your target about what life you want to create and live for yourself. But to your point, like, this is how, the other part of what we do is financials often go to brokers, like selling agent brokers, and then they go and value a business. I spoke to a broker the other day. I was like, I want to buy that business. And my first question is, how happy is that business owner? And he was like, well, that's a weird question. I'm
It's
like,
a great question.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it
awesome.
I only care about that person's happiness, because I don't want to buy this business if they're unhappy.
Because then I'm going to be
it's going to be all the problems are going to be down there. And if they're happy exiting, I know they've done a good job. Cool. I want to buy that business, prepared to pay more because that business is happy. And that person's
that's
happy.
great.
My value is all of a sudden
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah.
Like,
Money's not
and
everything.
I
these
think
days.
brokers need to get, I've told that broker, so you need to get better about how you position your business, like EBIT, this and that. Like, mate, it's a small business. They don't understand that term.
No.
They're going to send that shit to me, and I'm going to go ask the same question back. So why don't you just sort that out now? Like, cover page, this is this person, this profile, blah, blah. I'm probably going down tangent. But that's a metric in itself too.
Yes,
right?
it is.
It's,
That's huge.
the
I'll take that one away.
The value for that business is more because that person's created something that's,
Yep.
And I got the same thing right now, like KPMG are valuing one of my clients, and it's like, mate, you can't value it on that method. Like, you're mad. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, just, and so it's like, actually, we need to get in front of the person and tell them what actually is going on behind this particular business to show its true worth.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't undervalue yourself and don't compare yourself to anybody else. Would probably be that in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Interesting one, that one.
Yeah, it is.
Just conscious of time, we talked about a lot of stuff. I think in so far where we've got to is that it's important to have some sort of measurements and some sort of metrics, but don't overcook it.
Yep.
But also, if you are going to have a lot of metrics, just make sure that the culture is looked after, and that it's not negatively impacting your culture within your organisation. Because there's so many. I think that's the place where there's so many ways that it can go wrong, and we see it all the time. We've done it ourselves, in fact.
Yes.
Like, no one's perfect.
Yes.
Have a much bigger focus on your future metrics as opposed to your past, if you are going to have metrics.
Mm-hmm.
Past ones are good because they tell you what happened,
Mm-hmm.
but look at the future ones too. Keep it simple on your metrics. Who cares if it's KPIs or OKRs or ABCs and XYZs?
Keen to hear what other letters are out there.
yeah.
Just do a
Who
rap battle
bloody
out of
cares?
it.
Keep it simple. That's the easiest one. Keep it simple. There is a case to have different KPIs or metrics or OKRs or ABCs for different people in an organisation.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important, and then giving those people the results, and you don't have to share all of those results with everyone, but if you do want to share that with everyone, maybe you should check with everyone. But ultimately, I think it's you as the business owner that should make that decision. If your team don't want to see it, and you want everyone to see it, well, fuck it, it's your decision, it's your business.
That's right.
And then I think the best metric that we ended up talking about was happiness. So you only get one life.
Yep.
There's no point living an unhappy life. So if your happiness is 0 out of 10, that's the best metric to start with.
Yeah.
Try to get that back up to 10 and live a happy life.